I'm just thinking about it. Like the overall plan of God is so that none should perish, so that everybody could be part of the big family.
That's what he wants.
Right?
He wants
So,
us together with them. Like,
so then you look at after the fall, and you have these different periods. You know, where whether it's an age of innocence or whether it's men trying to govern themselves, you know, to the point where the Lord was like, all right, I'm not going to hit the reset button like I did before with Noah, but I'm going to hit the reset by choosing a man. And I'm going to start with him,
Right.
which is Abraham.
Yep.
And we went through Genesis last season in the promises, and he was like, yo, through you, everybody's going to get blessed. That was always the plan.
That was always the plan.
You know what I'm saying?
Father of many nations.
Father of many nations.
Yeah.
But also what we read in Romans, he talks about who are the true children of Abraham.
Right.
So if listen, the national part of it is true, but the spiritual part doesn't apply to where you're from.
yeah.
Right.
Because you're born from above.
Born from above. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like you have to be born from. So whether you're Chinese, you're Wakanda forever, dog, you have to be born from above. You can't skip that part.
You have to be a citizen of heaven.
So now, if we go back to the Old Testament and you saw how Israel was supposed to interact with the other nation, ultimately they were supposed to be priests and a light to the other nations. So the other nations could be like, oh, you have the true God.
Right.
Yo, let me come into your fold and be, metaphorically speaking, be born from above.
Right.
So now if you come to the new covenant where we're supposed to be priests to the world, where Christ is like, yo, you guys are like, my followers, my apostles. You're supposed to act in a way to affect the world so that they could come in and be born from above.
That's always been the plan.
That was always the plan. Even though the old covenant was different, it was religious rites. You were supposed to do things, sacrifice, but that's what they had at the time until something new and better came along.
Right.
But it was always the same thing.
Right.
Listen, everybody has to come into the family of God.
Right.
And I believe even in the millennium is going to be like that to an extent.
No, definitely.
You're still going to have to make a decision. Listen, there's going to be people that's going to survive. Don't ask me how.
Or there's going to be people
They're
that's
gonna
born into
survive,
that kingdom.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
born
You
into
gotta make
this
a choice.
perfect environment. You still going to have to make a choice to be born from above.
And you're going to get tested at the end.
That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you see, I just look at it, the genius of God and how he pivots. Like he changed it up. Like, yo, this is what y'all got to do. Dog, I know what's going to happen. Everything is going to work out for good.